So we made it here to Niagara Falls. And the first stop we're going to make is at the Butterfly Conservatory because we've made such good time, but our hotel isn't ready yet. So we're going to knock off some attractions right off the top before we even settle in. So today, Butterfly attraction.
We walked in and it was really helpful. I just had my Google Wallet and the whole adventure pass, which is totally worth getting, I think. And then right here and then they gave us our pass. The only weird thing was we had to pick times of when we wanted to do everything, and I don't think we were quite prepared to do that, but it did give us a little bit of structure now for the day and tomorrow. So here we go. After the Butterfly Conservatory, we walked right next door and took a short walk through the Botanical Gardens. I know I'm partial to flowers, but if you have extra time, the gardens are definitely worth checking out.
We made it to the Butterfly Observatory earlier, and now we're on a somewhat not so pleasant line in the hot heat. It is a hot day today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. What she wants me to do.
The Whitewater Walk is pretty incredible and definitely worth the visit.
Yeah, to see the full force of nature at ground level up close is really incredible.
Yeah.
First view of water since we got to Niagara Falls.
Yeah, we're kind of doing it backwards, I think, but fair warning, the line takes a while, so plan accordingly. I think we waited about an hour to get to the elevator to come down, but don't let that discourage you because it's worth seeing.
Well worth it.
Yeah,
well
beautiful.
Alright, so a line to get out, but it's not as long. And it's cool down here, not out in the hot sun. So.
Then we were able to check into our hotel, and we could not believe the view. It seemed to be beckoning a closer look, so we hopped on the Incline Railway for peak.
First trip to the falls, Canadian side. Got a view of the Horseshoe Falls, which are right there. And then upstream is what they call the American Falls, which are still breathtaking. And then some crazy nuts up in a balloon. Let's see if I can get in on that. Alright, Jill says she doesn't think I'm going to be able to handle it. She thinks it's a little baby. Maybe it's weird. What bothers her? What bothers me?
I'm closing my eyes, but we'll see.
Let's see what happens. We'll be departing shortly.
We're in the front row, of course.
Yes. just for that alone. First morning here in Niagara. We're getting ourselves ready to go have a breakfast, and then we'll go on the Hornblower to go into the falls to experience what it's like from down below. We've had a great night watching from our hotel room this whole amazing experience of watching this natural wonder right in front of our eyes. It's pretty overwhelming.
We decided to walk our way back toward the journey behind the falls, which was a perfect way to see both falls at some wonderful viewpoints.
Since we walked most of the day, we hopped on the WeGo Bus System and got a great tour on the way to the Floral Showcase. The fun-filled day went fast, and before we knew it, we were at the tunnel at Niagara Parks Power Station, our last scheduled attraction.
is the penstock. It will bring down about 80,000 gallons of water per minute down to the turbines below. If you look on the other side, there's another shaft that will rotate about 250 times a minute to produce electricity in the blue generator above. This right here is a turbine casing. It had 2 turbines in it. The water would spin those turbines and then it would fall into the wheel pit below. From here, it would rush down through the tunnel and back to the river.
So not happy right now.
Jilly doesn't like tunnels. Light at the end of the tunnel. There it is. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So our last morning here in Niagara, we're just packing up the car, getting ourselves ready to move on to the next journey, but kind of sad to leave.
Totally worth getting a room with a falls view, because that was amazing to be able to sit here, watch the fireworks at night, watch the lights change in your pajamas. You could even, like this morning, we had breakfast watching the falls, and that was just really great. And the WeGo, take advantage of like the adventure pass, was
easy bus
totally
system.
worth it.
Get yourself around the city fairly
Yeah.
easy. I will say, because of the view, we didn't have the TV on not once the whole
Not
time.
once.
You don't need it. Just open that. The biggest screen TV you're ever going to see or need is right outside your window. So yes, it is worth paying a little extra if you can afford it to get the falls view.
So sad to leave Niagara, but on to the next adventure. Last looks.
Turn right onto Rainbow Bridge.